YouTubers, only me. It is Monday the 15th of January 2024. I think this is my second vlog for this year because obviously the first vlog was saying Happy New Year to you all. This is going to be, well, this vlog is going to be cut into two parts. But no, this is going to be the same video, but I'm going to do it in two parts, if that makes any sense. I'm not going to stop one video and then begin another, but I am going to stop this video and then begin the next one, but I'm not going to upload this one without the other. So like saying that this one's part one and then upload the next video, that'll be part two. I'm not going to do that. It's going to be all in the same video. So I can't be bothered to say, oh, this is part one, this is the end of the video, and then go on to the next video, part two. I'm going to do it all in one, but it's going to be cut into two parts, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to do it that way. So that way I don't do two videos. Even though I am doing two videos, but I'm not uploading two videos, if that makes sense. Like separately, not together. So I'm going to do it together. So the two videos are merged. So this is part one. And this particular vlog is about my health. From back in December. Now, the last time you heard about my health in December, that I was in hospital with a chest x-ray, and it said that I had a small infection in my left lung, I think it was, or it was my right lung, one of the two. I know it was one of the lungs that got the infection. And that was due to because that I had bronchitis for about 5, nearly 6 weeks, where it should have only lasted 3. And I took it really bad this time. I mean, back when I was a kid, when I had bronchitis when I was a kid, it was bad, but it wasn't as bad compared to what it was this year come last year. Basically, I was coughing, obviously. I was wheezy. And through all that, I lost quite a bit of weight through it. And I coughed up blood. Not pools of blood, but it was spots of blood. And because I coughed up spots of blood, that indicated that I bursted my tonsils, because I still got my tonsils. So, yeah. So it's not cancer. It was just me bursting my tonsils. That's basically what happened. And yeah, I took it really, really bad. Really bad. I was like, to be honest, even though I kept saying, oh, I will be better, but I kind of wanted it to end. I was like, oh, it had to happen on the worst days. Luckily, I didn't have it through Christmas because, But yeah, other than that, the update for my health was that I had an inhaler. I did take it once and I didn't like it, as you know, because it was a new version, not the old version. I think I would have liked the old version rather than the new one, because with the new one you can't really taste anything. I mean, I've got 199 puffs to go, but I'm just like, yeah, I'm not puffing on that anytime soon. or inhaling that anytime soon. And the other thing, I was on a week's course of antibiotics to take paracetamol. I think I took paracetamol for about 2 weeks, coming up 3. And then I thought, if I stop, but slowly take myself off paracetamol, I'll be all right. Then the cough started again. I thought, for frig's sake. So I went back on them. And I think it was just 1.5 weeks, because I should have stayed on them for 2 weeks. But it was 1.5. I thought, I'm going to stop. I'm going to try and stop taking paracetamols. But then again, I forgot. I accidentally forgot. So when I forgot, I was like, okay, I won't take them. And then after that, after I stopped taking them, I barely coughed. I mean, I clear my throat now and again, but I'm not wheezy, which is a good sign because I was wheezy. Again, I am clear on my throat, but I'm not like constantly having a coughing fit. Sorry, I'm back. So because I'm not wheezy, and yes, I am clear on my throat still, but I'm not having coughing fits, what I like to call coughing fits. I like to think I'm in the clear, but I won't know until I'm going back to the hospital today. But it's not going to be at the RVI, which is very annoying. Because obviously in December I went to the RVI to get my x-ray. I was accompanied by my mum, even though the nurse said that they wouldn't normally do it because of the radiation. But they thought, okay, we'll do it this time. And so she had to stand behind the screen. But the hospital that I'm going today is the Freeman Hospital. So this is the plan. Normally, I have my carer around about now. So you're probably thinking, well, why are you vlogging now? Well, unless your carer is in the house. Well, actually, I left the house about 9:05. So he would have came about 9:05, so like 5 minutes before 9. He kind of comes quite early, because it's normally 9 till 2. But for today, they've moved the shift for me. So today, it'd be 12 until 5. So I'm still getting the 5 hours. It's just 12 until 5. Which is handy. So I'm kind of glad we kind of shift the hours around so we have more time, like, I don't know, if we wanted to go to the cinema, because sometimes show times are around in the afternoon. They move the hours for me, so I can still have the 5 hours. Or if I wanted to go somewhere different, where I've got in mind to go to the Railway Museum in York at some point, don't know when. Then they would shift that, because it takes about 2 hours, I think, from here to York, and then how many minutes from the York station to the Railway Museum. and then spending quite a bit of time there before coming home. So, yeah. So, trying to think of doing different things. I mean, today I'm going back to swimming. That reminds me, after this video I need to book my swimming at the East End pool, because it'll be the East End pool this today, because the one that I normally go to, they didn't have that time slot I'm looking for. So just for today, go in there, and then next week it'll be back to my, whatever I call my local one, in Regent Centre. So yeah, it'll be fun. Go back to swimming, do whatever with the time that we have, and then prepare to go to the Freeman Hospital before 4, because it's at 4. I have to show them the letter that I've got, that I received from them. And I must remember to ask them a question, even if I have to get my carer to remind me, to ask them why they keep sending messages to my mum's phone instead of letting me know, to say, oh, your appointment's been arranged and stuff like that. Click on the link to log in or something. Yeah. So yeah, it's the Freeman Hospital today at 4, but I should have time for swimming, a bit of lunch, and then a bit of time for something else. I might actually, since we'll be in town, I might get Hooch's favourite fish. I might get his sprats in Granger Market, because I know my mum wants 2 packets. So I'll get them, if I have them. This last time I didn't have them. So I'm going to end the video there, but I'll see you in a jiffy to say, how did the x-ray go? And is the infection still there? Or is it like how I predicted it? Is it gone? Is the infection definitely gone? Because I think it's gone. Yes, I'm coughing, but I'm not coughing continuously. I cough now and again. I'm not wheezy. I feel like I've got a lot of energy. And yeah, so I'll see you, from my point of view, I'll see you in a couple of hours. But for your point of view, it'll be a second or 2. Alright, catch you later, YouTubers. Live long and prosper, and see you later. Hello, YouTubers. I'm back. It's been a couple of hours since I last vlogged. As you can gather, it's dark, so I'm using a ring light when I did eventually remember to bring a ring light with me. I can't vlog for very long because the last video was about 13 minutes long, so I have to deduct 20 from 30. I have to deduct 13 from 20 if I want to vlog for 20 minutes. So that will leave me 20 minus 10 is 10, minus 3 is 8. So I can only vlog for 8 minutes, approximately. So I have to remember that. So, I've had the x-ray, but I won't get the results until a week. But there's only one thing I forgot. I forgot to ask nurse cum doctor about sending texts to my mum. Maybe it's because she is technically my legal guardian, because she's a parent. Maybe. But if I'm gonna start living independently, whenever that'll be, because I'm still waiting for the phone call, to transfer it to my number, and so I can have my own profile and all the rest of it. So yeah, and it's just, yeah. So it would just notify me to say, oh, we've arranged an appointment for you on such and such a date, and all the rest of it. So yeah, I even told the doctor at the x-ray thing, when I was x-rayed on December at the RVI, I was wheezy, I was coughing a lot. I should have mentioned, every time I held my breath, I couldn't hold my breath. I just wanted to cough there and then, but I didn't mention that. But she might have got the gist. And saying that, and I even said that I took it really bad compared to when I was a kid. This was the worst bronchitis I've ever had in my life. I even told her that I was prescribed with antibiotics and an inhaler. Luckily, she didn't ask me if I used the inhaler. Otherwise, I'd be like, no. I didn't use the inhaler. I only used it once. And I didn't like it. But luckily, she didn't ask. But she did say, is the antibiotics working? I said, I like to think so, even though it was only a week's course. I didn't want to tell her that I was on paracetamol, but yeah, anything to make me feel better. Paracetamol, chest medicine, chesty cough medicine type thing, like Calpol, I think it was called. And obviously cough sweets. I mean, even now I take them now and again. I don't take them all the time, which is cool. I've got about 3 minutes and 30 seconds, give or take. So yeah, the x-ray's done. But talk about labyrinth in the bloody Freeman Hospital. Jesus Christ! Literally went into the outpatients bit where I should have gone towards the cardio thingamajig center, whatever it was called. Well, talk about labyrinth. Literally labyrinth. I mean, we had directions from a volunteer. He was like, oh, does anyone need help with directions? I was like, yes, I'm looking for the x-ray. Well, I wasn't very specific, was I? He was like, well, but he done it in a really, really cocky way. While the X-ray, you go down to the bottom towards the double doors, and it's on your, and then you turn left, and X-ray is just there on your right. I was like, right, okay. So I followed his instruction. Well, looked back at letter. Do not go to main X-ray department. Go to the cardio thingamajig X-ray department, which is located at the cardio something center. I was like, right. So then we kind of got lost for a bit, me and my carer. I was like, well, where the hell are we? Then we had this board to say where everything was. Level 1 we had this, level 2 we had that. I was like, brilliant, we got something. And then I was like, oh, there's no arrows to say where to go. So looked back, and I was like, oh, brill, arrows that way. So I was like, brill, that's helped. Follow the arrows instead of following the yellow brick road. Follow the arrows. Went past main X-ray, past pharmacy, you name it. And then eventually we found it. Took us, I don't know how long. It didn't take us an hour, but it took us a couple of minutes to find it. Went to the reception desk. I did show him the letter. He was like, no, I don't need to see the letter. I was like, oh, okay. Because I explained my appointment. So I was like, I've got an appointment at 4. And then he did say, oh, I have come quite early. And stuff. Sorry, this is going to go over 20 minutes. I've just realised. And yeah. So I didn't say that, oh, sorry, we've come a bit early. But never mind. He did say, oh, take a seat, we'll be right with you. I thought, okay, I've heard that before. In my head, I thought. And there wasn't really anyone in the waiting area. So I was like, oh, so I might be the first one to get seen to. And then when I heard someone shout my name, Kieran Harland, I was like, oh, someone shouted for me. I was like, who shouted my name? And there she was. Took my chest X-ray. I did the same thing. I had to hold my breath. At least I did it easier this time around. And all the rest of it. And then I got my results within a week. So, yeah. I mean, I did explain, due to my condition at the time, I couldn't do cycling, I couldn't swim, I couldn't take any swimming, due to, because I love being underwater and that, and because I was coughing a lot in the past when I had this, I didn't want to take that risk. She was like, okay, I understand. And she did say that swimming is good for your health or something. I was like, yeah, I know. I was told this. And it was over, literally really dead quick. And then me and my carer had a quick game of pool, a very quick game of pool, and that's it. I will update everything for the January vlog, which I like to call the January vlog, and yeah, I'll update you to say what I've done so far and all the rest of it. I mean, you already know about pool now, so but yeah, so that's my vlog for today. So I'm gonna switch this off. This is gonna go dim. There we go. So I catch you later, YouTubers. Live long and prosper, and yeah. You can subscribe only if you want to, but I'd like to say a huge thank you to the 104 subscribers who subscribed to me this far. So yeah, thank you. All I can say is watch this space. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Live long and prosper.